What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is Kaizen Mentality. My name is Robert. So, you read the title. This video I'm making for anyone going through a difficult time emotionally, anyone who is experiencing low moods, feelings of depression, and it is my hope and my intention to help anybody, even a little bit, improve their emotional state, give them some strategies, give you some strategies to alleviate that and to feel better emotionally, mentally, and to improve your life, to live a better life, a life where you look forward to a life that you look forward to living, not a life that you feel, you know, like you don't want to live. Because I've been there. In my early 20s and late teens, experienced many periods of time where I felt very intense feelings of depression, low mood, and it was very difficult. It was those years, there were periods where I really struggled with mental health. And it didn't help that I abused marijuana and, hallucinogenics. That was not a good thing to do. But over the years, I have learned to essentially create strategies for myself, methods, actions to create a balanced mental state, a balanced emotional state. And that is what I'm going to share with you guys today. So, what is depression? Depression is the state of feeling very low mood. It could be sadness, it could be apathy, and there's a sense of difficulty concentrating, difficulty focusing, very negative thoughts, very negative emotions, a feeling of heaviness. There could be headaches, pain in your neck, and it's just a persistent feeling of not feeling good. And sometimes it's hard to put your finger on. Because I remember when I experienced these things, there was a lot of times where I didn't really understand what was causing it. But the thing is, there's always a cause. One of the universal truths is that every effect must have a cause, and every cause has an effect. So if feeling low mood, feeling depressed is an effect, you need to identify the cause and ensure that you are not doing that action, that you are learning to not take that action. Like for me, I learned that sleeping very late into the night was not good for my mental health. It caused a lot of issues. Same thing with not exercising, same thing with abusing marijuana. And, taking time to take care of myself, meditating, breathing, getting sunlight exposure in the morning, exercising. All of these habits that I came to understand alleviated my depression or completely eradicated it were the key to me improving my mental health, my emotional state. So, another very important thing, very important distinction that I realized was that during these periods of me feeling feelings of depression, they were so frequent where I began to believe myself to be a depressed person. I believed myself to have depression or to have some sort of mental condition, which was a wrong conclusion to make because your mind is very powerful. When you tell yourself something, you essentially program yourself to be that way. So from telling myself, I'm just kind of like a depressed person, this is something I would tell myself because of frequent periods of feeling low mood, I began to think of myself as that person. say to myself that I am depressed, I am a depressed person, I finally realized that was a limiting thought, as a limiting belief system. Because I learned that depression is just an emotion, and emotions are temporary. There's never just one emotion all the time. Throughout the day, you experience a range of emotions, or a range of intensity of emotions. So, first distinction that you have to realize is that you are not a depressed person. You do not have depression. You feel depressed. You feel that emotion at this moment, but that can change. You can alleviate it. You can improve your emotional state by changing your actions. One of the best ways to do it is changing your physiology, changing the way you use your body. So, exercising, training, running, swimming, anything, taking a shower, something physical, going to a boxing class, going to a dancing class, anything to break the habitual use of your body. Because a lot of the time, you'll find with people that are depressed is that they don't feel like doing anything. They just want to lay down and not do things. You need to change your emotional state. You need to change your physical state by doing something physical that is going to change the emotions, the chemicals in your body and your brain. It is going to improve or trigger endorphins to flow in your bloodstream and feel good chemicals. So that is huge for alleviating and managing your depressive feelings. So that's super important. You are not depressed. You feel depressive, the emotion of depression, but you can change that through your actions. And another thing that I began to do more was I realized, like I just said, similar to not moving your body much, people who are depressed, when you feel depressed, you have the same routine. You don't want to break it for anything, whether it's just working, going home, not doing much else. If you never change the routine, it's easy to feel like life is repetitive, like life is meaningless, in which to change that, to jolt yourself out of that, you need to break the familiar and explore new things, explore the unknown. So like I said, this could be taking a class, anything you're interested in, art class, martial arts class, CPR class, shooting, it could be anything, any sort of interest you are slightly curious about, do it. To break the familiar and to explore new things is one of the best ways to raise your emotional state and to reignite that sense of adventure, that sense of exploration in your life. Because when things are too repetitive, too familiar all the time, that is when depression, low moods can come into your life, because your brain is so used to it. Our brains thrive in novelty, thrive in conditions in which the brain is forced to wake up and to learn and to adapt. We human beings are at our best when we are adapting to new situations, when we are exposed to new things and we have to figure them out. That is my belief. That is what I think is a very powerful thing to do if you're experiencing low mood. And it's going to be difficult. I understand this very much. It's hard to do new things. It's hard to get out of your shell when you feel feelings of depression. But you have to do it. Your will has to be stronger than your emotions. Because if your emotions control you and you can't will yourself to do something, then it's very difficult to overcome this depressive feelings that happen in life. It's sometimes you're going to feel that way. Even when you do things right, sometimes you're going to feel depression, the feelings. But it is always within our hands. It is always our responsibility to choose the actions to feel better, to not let the emotion hold us down, but use our will to overcome it. That is my belief, and that is what I hope that you watching this video take from this, is that your will and desire for living a better life needs to be stronger than your emotions, your negative emotions that you feel. And I know that you can do it because I'm 28 now and I don't really struggle with this anymore. Yeah, I feel low mood like everyone from time to time, but I have strategies, I have methods, to alleviate that and to put me in a good mood. Another important thing is to spend your time doing something that is meaningful to you. Spend time doing things that mean stuff to you, that you feel excited for. Because if life is not exciting, then it's very easy to slip into low mood, depressive states because you feel like life is meaningless. You have to have things in your life that you look forward to doing, that you are excited for, because that makes life so much better. When you're excited for what you're going to do tomorrow, that is super important as well. So that is my message today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it helped you. I hope that you took value from this. And that's it. Have a fantastic day, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I almost forgot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.